We're back. Episode 3, Part 1. Married at First Sight UK. Starting with Nikita and Anthony. So we're now on the honeymoon. Those two have gone to Mexico. Very pretty Mexico. Very pretty indeed. They started off on a good note, but then it went downhill. First day of the honeymoon and they're down by the poolside. The first thing she says when she's on that lounger is, "Do you mind if I get my tits out?" The silence. The silence. The silence. Oh, I just don't know what to say. I don't. I could understand her asking him, but her asking, was it for the attention? Or was she really asking for his permission? I'm trying to read between the lines of that. Or was she fishing for a compliment? I don't know. Because everything that came behind that now was all about her body. Do I look good in this? Do my tits look good? I know you like them. So do you mind if I have my tits out? I can't. When a woman is married, there's a certain type of decorum you need to have as a wife. For one, don't embarrass your husband. She's very much the attention seeker, as we all know. I'm sure we've all gathered this. Anthony, to be honest, is keeping his cool. He seems like a cool guy. Initially, I did say he was a little vain, and I still believe he is. And as I said in the first episode, he's got competition with her. She's going to overpower him, as we can already see. You could see he was getting irritated with her always digging for compliments. Do I look good in this? How do I look in that? How do my boobs look? How does my skin look? Do you like me? Oh, it's too much. And as he says, you shouldn't be digging for compliments. He should be organically giving you compliments. You don't even give him a chance. Later on, they were at the beach, again on loungers. And again, it came onto the subject of how she looked. She tried to laugh it off like it was banter, telling Ant, "Oh, you know that when I talk about my body, it's all jokes." No, it isn't. She talked about, "Oh, I used to be insecure." No, darling, you are still insecure. And that her insecurities came from being with the ex-partner. They could have. I'll give her that. They could have. But then on the flip side, she says her partner left her for no reason. That to me is a little confusing. I'm trying to wonder, okay, he left you for no reason, but you're the one that was insecure. So did he leave you because of your insecurities? Oh, this is a little confusing. The way I see it, when she talks about her ex-boyfriend leaving her for no reason, he was with you for a reason. No one leaves you without no reason. There's always a reason. He just didn't give you one. That conversation was short-lived when Anthony turned around and said to her, referring to her making bants and cracks constantly about her image. He said something like, "Are we ever going to hear the end of it?" She then turned around and said it's part of her personality and that she's going to keep doing it. Guess what happened next? Yeah, you guessed it. That conversation went left. She got off her seat, got heated, started effing and blinding. Yeah. There is no reasoning with this girl. There isn't. And because Anthony is quite calm when he talks to her, when he's trying to reason with her, I think that roused her up even more. Later on, back at the hotel, she actually mentioned in a conversation with Anthony that he reminded her of her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend. That's interesting. And that he had the same sort of personality, couldn't take things as a joke. That there tells me a lot. She also mentioned about him not being honest with her. Because on the wedding day, he mentioned about her being his type and that she was a good looking girl. And now she feels he's being a bit frosty with her. To be honest, I think he was being honest and genuine. But the more he's around you, he's not liking your personality and your obsession about image and your insecurities. That's what's turning him off. That conversation, as we all know, went left. She exploded all over again. It's like, here we go again. They ended up sleeping in separate rooms, I believe. By the following day, we had much more calmer waters. These two actually sat on the beach and talked emotions. Can you believe it? There was no explosion, no effing and blinding, no tantrums. These two actually had a conversation. He started off the conversation saying that he needed to dig a little deeper into why she is the way she is, which was a good start. And then she reciprocated with talking about her childhood and how her parents are and that her temper comes from them. Your upbringing does play a lot in the way you behave. I will say that. With him, as I mentioned in a previous video, his upbringing was one of showing no emotions. Very much a male household. They didn't talk emotions, kept all their feelings to themselves. So him doing this is a way of bringing him out of his shell as well. He did bring up how him and his dad used to argue a lot when he was younger, but now he's older, hearing about his dad's background and how hard he had it in life, he's much more reasonable, can understand more, and they get on much more better now, but they still don't talk emotions. Nikita then mentioned about losing her grandmother to cancer last year and that her ex-boyfriend wasn't there for her. So with moving on from him, she was looking for a man with emotions, that can talk about emotions. Now that was a very positive conversation, but there's a but. Why didn't she start off with that foot at the beginning? Why be about the image if really what you're looking for is emotion? She should have started with the emotion in the first place, and he would have read her slightly differently. That's my opinion. I like this side of her. We need to see more of this. Please stop being about the image, the look. Please stop being about that and just be real. We're now on the last night of the honeymoon and they've gone out to a nice open air dinner. They seem to be getting on. So it was just that one day of argument and now we've got the calm. So things are looking positive. I will say that with Anthony, he still is not complimenting her enough from what I'm gathering here, because she did turn around and had to ask him to name 3 things that he liked about her. And I thought, oh, so we're still not quite there yet. But they do seem to be growing on each other, which is hopefully a good thing. They haven't quite done the deed, but we'll see. So we come to the end of this review. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.